Okay, so we have as a rare creature. So unsummon a thing. Artifact from your graveyard to your hand. Okay, and then it's a 3/3. Can't cast all the same mana value. That is weird. Probably really good though, unless there's a really good removal spell here. Doesn't look like it. This one's fine. I think the Shrine Steward's pretty reasonable. It does leave us open. We haven't drafted blue yet though, and it definitely could be very good. Blue-red is very much an artifact style deck, which this is really good for. Being an enchantment's also really nice, and flying seems really good in this format from what I can tell. So I think we'll just try out the rare. I can see the octopus being reasonable as well. Short Circuit's another fine one, I think. But yeah, I think, yeah, when in doubt, take the rare early in the format and you'll be fine. Well, maybe not this one. From your graveyard to the battlefield, it's 4 white, a total of 7 mana. Like, there would be a lot of artifacts and enchantments, but that feels really hard to cast. Essence Capture is probably a fine card. What else do we have here? This card's pretty reasonable. Ambusher is an ninjutsu card, but not the best at it. I feel like this card's usually not fantastic, but I could be wrong. I mean, it is essentially a 3-for-1, but I feel like allowing them to choose between sacking and discarding a card means you're not usually getting much value. I think the Shrine's fine, but I think only good if you have several others. Whereas the green one's good by itself. The Lethal Exploit's just a solid card by itself. I think this is probably one of the better cards in the pack. It's hard to say exactly though, but I think we'll try it. So what else do we have here? This feels a bit too gimmicky. This card could be really good. We have here second artifact or a creature. Draw 2 cards. Should take some fixing if we're not really sure. Some good white removal spells though. What's the white-blue archetype that open here? Vehicles and pilots? Huh. I'm not 100% sure what to pick here. I guess I could take the land if I'm not sure and just wait to see what's open. It does seem like white might be open, but it's hard to say for sure now. And I think having fixing is going to be very important. Also lets us potentially splash. So we'll see here. Pretty sure this card's really good. It didn't work out very well for us in the previous deck we had it in, but I don't think that deck was very good. This Familiar is probably really good as well. I'm not a huge fan of most of the cheap Saga creatures since they're not a creature until 2 turns later. So they're not really aggressive at all. This is definitely very aggressive and I think can be very good in certain decks. But I think I'm just going to take the removal spell given that we already have some black cards. Well, one. Yeah, I think we'll do that and then just wait to see what the rest of it looks like. Some fixing, but only if we're going into red. Shrine Steward is really good with the Twisted Embrace. We'll probably pick up some other stuff for it. That's definitely a possibility. I think it's a fine card, but not 100% sure. What else do we have here? And this is our only blue card. I think it's a decent one, but good with this. But otherwise, there's only one blue card in the pack. What seems like it's open? Nothing really. 2 reasonable green cards. The white cards are okay. It's an okay black card. I think we'll just take the Steward again, just until we see what's open. I feel like the Virus Beetle is probably fine. The stat line and effect is always okay, but the fact that it's an artifact can definitely be very good. Seen a lot of good red aggressive cards. Maybe we'll end up in like a red-black deck and not play blue. This would be good if we're in blue-black. I haven't seen much in blue though, and there's none in this pack. I think I'll probably take this one and then just keep an eye out for red, because it seems like it might be open. I'm hoping. Okay, so what do we have here? Command through the defender. Target player mills 3. Put target card from a graveyard on the bottom of its owner's library, so it's mostly just a 3/3 defender for 3. That is also an artifact. This still being in the pack, I feel like, is a bit of a signal. Hey, Echo, on your bed. Good boy. You can't just grab the food off the table. That's not allowed. Ninja or rogue? Currently we have none. We could get some, but I feel like this is just the best card in the pack by a fairly wide margin. We could always end up in black-green. It does seem like we're just getting a lot of black cards, though. And an enchantment. If you can satisfy this, it's a very good card. If not, it's pretty medium. We do have a decent amount already. The Haven would be another fine pick, I think. Otherwise, we could take the an Infiltrator if we think we're going to be in blue-black, because that's the ninjutsu archetype. But I think this is just going to be fine no matter what. So we currently only have one aura/shrine, so taking the second one of this might not be fantastic. We could take a short circuit if we have decided to be in blue. Otherwise, we could just take this and decide to be 3 colors. I feel like there's enough fixing in this format that it would be okay. I think we're going to try that. We're just going to try to draft Sultai. If we're 3 colors, does that make shrines better? Potentially. I can grab it off the steward. This one feels a little bit more medium. It's mostly just a 4-mana 3/2 lifelink. This card is probably good, but I think I'm gonna take the shrine and just see how we do. We have a lot of 4-drops already, so maybe I don't want to play this. But we don't really have much to sack to this. We just have so many 4-drops. Whatever. We'll take it. See how it goes. I guess we'll just take this in case we end up being more colors. I don't think I want to play any of these cards if we're planning on playing multiple colors. This card could be fine, I think. Yeah, it wheeling I think is a bit of a signal. It's really good with this card. Return it back to our hand to mana leak again. Oh wow. So we could have been a very aggressive red deck, yeah. Ooh. 6-mana 6/6 flying ward 3, that's already good enough. Dies, choose 1, unsummon a bunch of stuff. Or mill 6 cards and return 2 instants and or sorceries. Wow, yeah, okay. I guess we'll just take the Mythic Dragon and nothing else matters. Otherwise, what would we have wanted to take? This seems bad if you're not playing vehicles. Well, I guess just a 1/4 flyer for 3 isn't awful, and it is an artifact. I don't know. Like, I feel like this is the next best pick. But I think, yeah, maybe we might not be in green. This is really our only green card. It is good, but if we're in blue-black, though, we should really try and go more ninjas. So right now we're not really doing that at all, but just having a Mythic Dragon is pretty good. Yeah, we're just a bit heavy on 4s. This is not 4 green, so we can't really splash it. And we're pretty heavy in blue and black now. So we could play this. Get another Haven. It's another good card with this, and we do want some more artifacts for this. Because it's another 2-drop, and we can also just cycle it. Shrine Steward, I think, is fine. But we just have 1 aura and 1 shrine so far that I don't think it's quite good enough. But it might wheel. Otherwise, we'd hope to wheel this, probably. But I don't think that's going to happen. There's a lot of green in this pack. But I think we just take the sphere here. This card seems really good. It is, unfortunately, it's double green, but I think the channel, just the 2 mana to unsummon something is already just a fine card, right? Turn target card from your graveyard to your hand, that's another just really good card, and then you can just have it be a big flyer. It's definitely possible. What else do we have here, though? This is another really good card. It does cost 4, though. I feel like we're not doing the ninjas thing right now, I don't think. So I think we want to just go in harder on the just 3-color value deck. I think that's what we're going to try. We could play this. If green's more of a splash color, it doesn't work as well though, but it does ramp us. This is probably another fine card. It loots twice and then we get a 2/3 flyer. Otherwise we could play another Virus Beetle. I feel like Virus Beetle is a reasonable card, I think. I don't know if it's worth picking this early though. We could just take, I think maybe we just take the ramp creature just because we have a lot of expensive stuff, or we could take the fixing. We'll take the fixing. Oh hey, we got another ramp creature around anyway. Oh, but this is much better. Yeah, this is what we wanted for ramp. Yeah, it's a ramp card and it fixes us. Not giving up on too much. Yeah, if green's more of a splash, it's hard to you know, play stuff that fixes you green that also costs green. Because we don't actually need double green for this, because we can always just unsummon something. But I think, yeah, this the Manolith with upside is going to be really good here. And then, yeah, so that's our only 3-drop. We do want a few more 3-drops if possible. This is essentially just a blue-blue to make something a 1/1. It doesn't lose all its abilities, though. We could take this as well. It is another 4-drop, which is a bit unfortunate, but it does have a really good effect. We could also just take the Grafted Growth and have more fixing and ramp, and then just try and, you know, find some more 5 and 6 drops. That could be really good. I don't mind that. I feel like this one you'd mostly just play for the channel effect. But this card's essentially 3 mana for 3 damage to something. It also gives us an artifact for these, which is really good. I think we probably want to take this, and then at the moment we just need some more 2 and 3 drops, I think, and then maybe sort of one more of this style of effect, like this card. Yeah, we could just take another one of this since we're definitely doing a fair bit of ramping now. And I mean, this would also be fine. So would Debt to the Kami. But I think this helps fill our 3-drop slot as well and gives us something great to ramp into. We'll just have to make sure we can survive until then, but I think we'll be okay. Another artifact for this as well, which is good. I don't think we want any of these. What do we have? So we have 7 artifacts, 5 enchantments. That makes this reasonably consistent. We could take this just as a 3-drop for this if we decide we want it. It's not awful, but it's not great either. So we got some green cards. We could just Mind Rot them as well. But I mean, this is a fairly solid card, but I think I feel like this is just going to be really good, though. It's already just so much better than the Puzzle Maker, but I think it's worth it. Is it worth playing this, though? Maybe. If we're getting a bunch of extra mana, it gets really good. We could just take a counter spell, but I don't think we want to have another double blue card. I don't have target not on top or bottom. This feels like it's just a fine removal spell that sometimes ramps. I think we'll pick it. I don't know if we'll end up with it in the deck though. But non-land permanent. Yeah. That's not bad for 5 mana. It's not great, but get in there. Yeah, red did seem fairly open. This possibly should have been in that, but this deck looks way more fun. We're rare ninjutsu cards. There's 1 mana, 1/1 flyer. But if you ninjutsu it, create a token that's a copy of another target attacking creature. Ninjutsu abilities cost 1 less. Well, we're not really doing that though. How many? We have 1 ninja, no rogues, or 1 rogue, no rogues. So this is definitely not worth it on our deck. I mean, Twisted Embrace is probably great, but again, we have a lot of 4-drops already. We already have 2 things to grab with this. We could just take the rare. It does seem like it's good. And the token sticks around too. I can see Weaver of Harmony being decent here, depending. Let me see. What do we have to copy? That's not an enchantment. I could copy that. I could copy these. Could copy that. Copying this would be really good. It does just make our enchantment creatures bigger as well. Can it copy this? I'm not actually 100% sure. I think we'll take this. We'll just do Sultai things. Is that worth taking though? I don't know. Combat damage to a player. Put an artifact card with mana value less than or equal to that damage from your hand onto the battlefield. So I could put this into play. That doesn't really matter. Could take this to help with the fixing. That's probably the pick. Like otherwise it's like this or this, I think. I don't think we have enough shared creature types. It's all just 1s and 2s that I think yeah, Jungle Hollow is just gonna be good here. Green Splash is basically free. So this helps us get in unblocked damage, but I don't know if that's really what we need. Could just take a 1/1 Death Toucher, but I don't think we want another one of this. Do we want another Sphere? I also don't think that's the case. Take a Lifelinker, huh? I mean, this is also just a 3-drop. Maybe we just play a bunch of these. It is flexible. Let's try it. If early on we can trade it for stuff and then eventually just use it to win the game. Nine artifacts, 6 enchantments. I want to have 1 or 2 more enchantments for this, I think. I don't even know if I want to play that many of it. Like maybe we play this instead. It's another thing that we can channel. How many creatures do we have though? We have 14 creatures. That's a pretty reasonable amount. I think yeah, having another creature on board could be very good. If we don't end up with any other shrines at all, I might cut this. Which means I could end up cutting this. I don't think it's worth splashing for that. I could play this. It helps us ramp and it's a big payoff creature. That probably makes sense. We just want a bunch of our 3-drops to just be ramp, and then this is also instant speed, so we can hold this up and then just do this instead. We get another one of these. That seems really good. I think that's exactly what we want to be doing. Obviously this card's really good, but I don't think we are getting in for unblocked damage quite enough. I mean, we ended up almost just like in a green-blue ramp deck, but Maybe we cut a bunch of our black, I don't know. We'll see what happens. The green-blue just looked too fun. This card could be worth it. Giving something lifelink and death touch can be really good. I don't think we want a 4th grab. But also, this is just a removal spell, so maybe we pick this. Removal spells are just good. Because we just don't want to get beaten up by aggro decks. Huh. I mean, I guess this is our pick. We did need a few more enchantments. And we don't really have enough ninjas and rogues. We have 2 ninjas. That's it. So we might as well just play this one. But yeah, this still being in the pack meant we definitely could have played a ninjas deck. Oh well, though. Do we want? I don't think we want to play a 4th one of this, but we'll take it because we're not playing any of those other cards. I don't think. Like unless we want this, maybe this is a decent 2-drop and black's more of a splash color. I don't know. I guess we'll see. We have 2 auras, 0 shrines at the moment, so this is probably not worth it. Each modified creature you control. I don't know if it's worth playing the 3rd one of this, but I don't think I want the 2nd Shrine Steward. I'll take this one though as another enchantment. I think I might end up having black be the splash more than anything. Not playing any of those. Just take the non-land. That could be playable, but I don't think we want it in our deck. See, I think we ended up being more green-blue. So I think that's how we'll play it for now. Probably cut some of the like more medium black cards. Cut all the lands for now. Maybe we don't play these. Do we play the Twisted Embrace though? Probably. It's really good, right? I don't know. Maybe we just splash 2 of these. Yeah, we just didn't really end up in black at all. At least not enough. These are still really good. But I mean, being able to copy this effect with this though is so strong. What else can we copy? We can copy this triggered ability. This triggered ability. These triggered abilities. This triggered ability. We can copy this. We have 2 auras, no shrines. Yeah, maybe we don't want this. We only have the 2 auras, this one and this one. This was not really a great one to grab with this since you already have 5 mana. Not much point. So I think we're mostly just trying to ramp. These are mostly 3-drops. I guess so is this, but they can be better. Yeah, I think we are gonna play this and then just play a bunch of these lands. Oh, we have a 3rd one of this. Maybe we'll play that instead of the 4th one of that then. Yeah, black will just be more of a splash color, I guess. 3 lethal exploits. I don't know. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sources of black. That's probably enough. I think we want a bit more green than we do blue. Let's take a look. Actually, it's pretty even. Let's see here. We have double colors of each color. Guess this technically gives us 1 extra green, but I think that's fine. We do have a fair bit of double blue, because this is double blue. This is sort of double blue. These are all double blue. But we have a lot more early green plays, I think. I think we'll try it like this, because our green helps fix us anyway. Probably. No, I think we'll probably not play this for now and just see how good the lethal exploits are. Don't know how many modified creatures we're gonna have. Not a huge amount. But still, instant speed -2/-2 is fine for 2 mana. Oh, let's Let's make that the art. I mean, we have 2 of these as well, so we have a lot of the ability to have a lot of 2 and 3 cost stuff to channel, and then if we end up with a lot of mana, we'll just start slamming 6 and 7 drops. So I think we're in pretty good shape here, and that the yeah, the 2 mana -2/2 is just gonna be important because we don't want to get run over by aggro decks. In which case we could potentially have played one more swamp, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll play a game or 2 and then be very results oriented about it. So this is solid. Can play either this or this on 2. Hold this up on 3. Maybe this. We'll probably name black with this though, because it'll be easy enough to draw a green source. I think. We'll keep this. We're on the play. Just playing this on 2 is probably fine, and then we can kill their blocker and then loot. Let's see how it goes. Alright, so do this, we'll name black. And then our plan is to play this on turn 2. Because I don't think there's any 1-drops we'll want to exploit. Echo's so tired. Just snoozing by the door. Naming Ninja. Okay. So they didn't have a 1-drop. That makes this really good. And then if they don't play a creature, we can just hold up the channel on this. Oh, this counters an ability as well. Wow, I didn't even notice that. That's really good. It's like, I feel like this is almost constructed playable. Just the fact that it, like, if the crab half of it wasn't so terrible, I think it would be. So we get to loot. I don't really want to discard one of these, but maybe it's correct just because we have one already and we can bring it back with this if we want to. Well, not yet, but we'll get the lands eventually. We can just counter what they play next and then loot again. Unless of course it's the small creature, in which case we'll just exploit it. But yeah, we mostly just want to hit land drops every turn so we can start playing 6 and 7 drops, I think. If we draw a green source though, I think I'll channel this. Yeah, I think I'll let that resolve and then exploit it. I think that's probably going to be our discard. I'd like to draw a green source. Unfortunate. We discard this. Creature or so we can't. This doesn't unsummon anything yet. Doesn't bring anything back either. So I'm incentivized to use this ability to counter something just so that this can bring something back now. If they try and kill our creature, we could save it with this, but I don't think that's worth it. I think I'd rather just play a big flyer later. Yeah, we're gonna need a forest though, and then we can use this to fetch another one. Ninja. So are they also playing blue or not? I feel like this is usually not very good in draft unless you're like very focused on the ninja archetype or whatever. But then if you also have white, then I don't know. Maybe they're splashing. They're like a white-black ninja deck splashing for a blue rare or something. I don't know. Okay. So I guess we'll just counter that. That gives us an artifact to bring back with this. Create a token that's a copy of another target attacking creature. So there's not much point in doing that. We could just play this and then just to get this back and then flip it. We might do that. We'll see what we draw here though. Take action. Although if we just discard an artifact that... Although I guess... No, because... This gives us our green source though. Do we... It feels weird to discard this, but I think I might. Again, we can get it back with this later. I think I just want to be playing some big stuff. Let's do that, and then we'll just play this for a green source, I guess. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then yeah, I'll probably do this next turn. In the meantime, we're just killing them with this. Yep. So that gives us something to unsummon now at least. So maybe we'll play this next turn, and then get the crab back. We'll see. So there's our second forest, so we could just play a 6/5 trample. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. And then yeah, there's no cards in our hand that we want to discard, so looting's not that valuable. We'll just play a big creature here. Not attack this turn. I guess this would be good here now, but they're probably just going to block this. We can always return it to our target card from your graveyard to your hand, yeah. And this Sky Turtle is so good on every mode that I don't want to cast any of them, because then I'm losing out on the other ones. It feels bad. So everyone's thinking pretty hard here. Okay, so probably unsummoning our 6/5. We'll block if they let us. Definitely. Leaving this up so they can't have anything. They get an artifact back? Artifact card? I guess as soon as this flips we can unsummon it if we want to, but I don't think that's what I want to do. I guess we could counter the flip ability with this, right? But it's unless they pay 3 and they're gonna have 3 mana. Well, we'll just throw our 6/5 down again. If we draw another land, we could play this and still hold this up, depending on what they do. If they don't play a creature though, we're just gonna slam a 6/5. They didn't have a kill spell for this last turn, and they chose to play this while there was not an artifact in the graveyard, and they could have done this. So I can't imagine their hand's that good. I guess it's just a bunch of unsummon effects, I suppose. Maybe you cast a spell. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like we might as well just keep playing big creatures, because all they can do right now is unsummon it. And we have a bunch of different CMC cards that whatever they cast, we'll just be able to play something different anyway. And we don't really need this to counter something, we can just play it as a 5/7. Waiting for our opponent, they're thinking some more. Yeah, I have to assume white's the splash then, because I haven't seen any white cards yet. This is probably helping to find that. So they didn't do anything there, okay. Not 100% sure what that means. Sure, Planeswalker is on his hand. There's not really anything I want to unsummon though. Like this feels like it'd be bad. Like if both of these feel like they'd be bad to unsummon. I guess we'll just start by attacking for 6. Maybe we'll just play this. Just play a big trampler. But they could have like a counter spell or something. I don't know. I guess I'll play this. Maybe just not unsummon anything. Yeah, I think we'll just not unsummon anything. The creatures aren't really doing anything, and we don't want them to unsummon our big flyer, because it's more expensive. And then we can hold this up if they do anything really crazy, and then we'll just get another one. And then just start, yeah, playing big creatures every turn, and presumably they can't deal with that. Most of them will have ward. And they haven't played any removal spells yet, it's mostly just been bounce effects. I guess they could ninjutsu this turn, since we don't have any blockers. So we'll just let them hit us. You might be trying to ninjutsu something. Maybe we'll counter this on the way back down. But they'll still have to pay to a creature. Yes, they'll still have to pay 2 for this. So we'll let that happen. See if they ninjutsu anything. Unfortunately, it just counters the ability. If they ninjutsu it, it doesn't go to the graveyard if we just counter the ability, which is unfortunate. Right. Okay. And then they discard a creature to shoot this, and then pay 2 and they'll have 3 up, so we can't counter that either. That's fine though. So get rid of this, but then we'll have 2 of these in our hand and we can just play down one of these large creatures. If they play anything else though, we might counter it. But I don't think there's anything that costs 3 or less that we would want to counter. There's nothing that we can't cast right now, so they discarded this. That's interesting. So I guess we're just gonna play a blocker next turn. Get this back. Maybe we'll play this one just to hold up the mana leak. That doesn't feel great. But if they have a removal spell, then this is a much better play. And then this will flip into a creature next turn and we'll be more safe. Maybe they have their own crab. Maybe that's what they're doing. One more land and we can play this and hold up a crab. Right, so yeah, the chance this shuts anything off is fairly low, I think. Because they can't cast a 6 and a 7 drop. Until your next turn, yeah, okay. And it is a triggered ability, so it can be responded to. What are they doing for 2 mana? Are they activating this? Counter here to try and race me? Not countering that. I can come in for 4 next turn as well. So they still know I have this. I have to assume they're holding up a counter spell for this. That's what I have to imagine. But now I also have a large flyer. So I guess I will attack for 4 and see what they do. And then I'm gonna play this and they'll probably counter it, then we'll play another creature. Then we still should be winning the race. They're just chump blocking? Or are they gonna destroy a creature that was dealt damage this turn? You're at -3/-3? Oh, okay, that's fair. Oh, now we can't. Now we're not gonna be able to cast 2 drops. Oh, that's unfortunate. Huh. I didn't consider that. Okay. Sure. So they still have 3 mana up. Yeah. So if they have the counter unless you pay 3 card, it's annoying, but I guess we might as well just put this down, because if they don't have it, we're in good shape. Might have been correct to play this first. That's interesting. Just a regular counter spell? Okay. Yeah, if we played this first, we would have been in really good shape, oddly enough. But oh well. They have a big creature here still. But we have quite a lot of power on board. Oh, wait, we should have played this first anyway, because it pumps our creatures. What am I thinking? Whatever. But if we do this and we hold both of these up, presumably we can stop them from doing stuff for a turn if they're like planning on holding up some instants. They know that this is in our hand. It's another 2-drop. Yeah, I should have cast this pre-combat. This is very unfortunate for me. Very unfortunate. Oh, so our creatures get smaller. Oof. Okay. Alright, so that's not fantastic. Then they get to draw a bunch of cards. They have 1 or fewer in hand. Yeah, so they're gonna scry 2 and then draw 2. Yeah, if we cast this pre-combat, we would have been in really good shape. We can still pump our creatures. Oh no, so we can do this to pump one of our creatures. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That gives us 6. But then we still can't do anything about this card. I guess we're just gonna play this as a 5/7. Maybe attack for 2 and then like block this maybe? I don't know. That feels bad. I guess we attack for 2 though, because we can already block here. Yeah. Yeah, we misplayed there, but oh well. That's what happens. At least this card's gonna be hard to interact with. They can't cast 7 drops this turn, but that's not gonna matter. Yeah, we can't counter it flipping because they just have so much mana that that's not gonna matter. It's gonna be a very large flyer. Do we chump block it this turn? I'm not 100% sure. We might have to. Yeah, we can get in with both of these next turn. Maybe play this. I feel like we do have to chump block. It's unfortunately going to mean they can sort of cast whatever they want and stop us, and we can't do anything about theirs. 4-drop, that's fine. Big lifelinker though, which is really annoying. Gets bigger because of this. But we can at least make our creatures larger as long as they don't play a 2-drop. Yeah, 3-drop. Maybe activate an Ninjutsu ability. Look at the top 3. Hold them in your hand. Okay. That is a lot of creatures. That's just really bad for me. But I guess, well, if we put that down though, we can't cast this. We're probably dead whatever happens here now though. Well, maybe they'll block this. It's an artifact creature, not an enchantment, so this doesn't even pump it. We may just have to play another one of these. Just hope to be able to block. Yeah, so they're chump blocking to gain some life. Yeah, I think we sequenced some stuff really badly that game. Yeah, not playing this pre-combat, I think cost us the match. They played a bunch of different CMC stuff, so we're pretty limited on what we can play. But we do at least get to play another very large creature. But it's probably not going to be enough. This is at least only a 2/2. And it can't attack this turn. Oh, so it's just they're just gonna let it die? That's cool. So we can't cast 1-drops. That's fine. Oh, they tap one of our creatures. Does that mean they have lethal? Just barely, I think. We blocked their biggest creature and they hit us for 8 exactly. Okay, yeah, they got us. That makes sense. I still don't know why they played this. But yeah, they got there. Alright, 0-1 so far, unfortunately. Do we want to change anything? I don't think so. I think we just sequenced some stuff really badly there. I wasn't used to the play patterns of some of those cards. Oh, our music stopped. Let's bring that back. Are there any changes we want to make? Maybe this card would be fine. We don't have that many removal spells. We would need double black for it though. We'll try one more like this and see how it goes. We just don't have that many cheap creatures to put it on is the issue. Okay. So 1-drop, 2-drop, potentially 3-drop. This seems fine. A little low on lands, but we can use this to try and find them. That's a plains. Some cool looking lands. They're at least colored properly, I think. Okay, so this will be a 3/2, but we can still block it. So we're gonna do this. No attacks. We're planning on blocking here. So they're green-white, which I believe that archetype is enchantments, which obviously this makes sense for. Okay, yeah, so we drew the land, so we're gonna play this instead. We'll draw cards later. But this gets us more quickly into playing our 7-drops. If we don't draw a land, I think we're gonna have to crack this instead of playing this, because we really want to hit our land drops here. The curve is reasonable, so we did hit our land drop. Does that mean we want to play this or no? We might still want to hold this up. I think that is what it means. Because I don't think we want them to commit more to the board. If they do anything crazy, we can unsummon their creature. Yeah, so we're gonna counter that. We always loot instead, but I think we'd rather just draw 2 cards right now. And we can go up to 6 mana. Oh, that's a really good draw. So we can do this, put a counter on our creature, and then have it punch that. So we can't hold up 3 mana anyway, and then next turn we'll just start playing 7 drops. Well, we have well, we're ahead on board already, but they still might be able to play some really good cards here. That turns that into a 4/5. Okay. We can still block that really well. So they'll be -3/-3 right now, but I think we just, yeah, we play a 5/7. I think that brickwalls this pretty well. And then it has ward 3, so it'll be hard for them to kill and still be able to attack with that. But they could go with the white and then pay 3 since it's an artifact. Okay. That's fine, but they do at least have to tap this, so that's not too bad for us. We can always... Although we don't want to we'd rather just play this. Yeah. Oh, this is a modified creature now. That's funny. So I guess we'll just throw down another big creature. Gain a life. I guess we'll attack with this, since this is already blocking here. And then yeah, we have 2 modified creatures now, so this is -4/-4. Aura's... Equipment Auras you control. Oh, so this is not a modified creature. Equipment Auras you control. Why? That's silly. Oh well. So unintuitive, but whatever. So I think we play this, then I think we equip it to something. Probably this one. It's 4 to equip. That's unfortunate. I guess we could equip it to here. That increases our modified count. But I don't think I want to do that. I think I'd rather just have two creatures that are above 4 toughness. We could attack with this, but I might wait until next turn to do that. I think I will, and then we can always tap this to loot here. So I'm gonna stop playing lands. That's pretty good. Yeah. So I think I'm just gonna pass, plan to loot this. I guess I can still tap this to do it as well. Do I want to do that now? Probably. Let's tap this one since it's not doing anything else. Loot this away. Yeah, no attacks, but they also can't attack. Presumably, we can get something -3/-3. Oh, I guess if we put it here, we could have just killed that. Right? Yeah, I wasn't thinking about that. Oh well. We'll do that next turn. Probably. Yeah, and they can't attack, because if they had a pump spell, we could still just win with this. Essentially win. Modified creature you control. Yeah, we'll loot again since we have a bunch of lands in our hand. Alright, discard this. This one, getting life off this might end up being relevant. I don't know. Target creature you control. Yeah, we'll move that over here so that we have 2 modified creatures. Might as well gain a life off this, I guess. We still have plenty of stuff to loot away. We're gonna go no attacks, and then yeah, we're gonna plan to -4/-4 this. But we'll see if they attack first. I have to assume they won't, but you never know. They might try and kill this creature in response. They can unsummon one of their enchantments. They can unsummon this one, try and move it, but I don't think that's worth it. They definitely don't want to unsummon this. I think, yeah, we'll let that happen. Show me you control. Sure. I mean, if they unsummon this, that's a bit annoying. Yeah, so they're just unsummoning that. I don't know where they're going to put it, though, because this has ward 2. Maybe they're just doing that to gain 3 life, but now we have a 5-7. So I don't know about that. Oh, I guess, yeah, they just read the ward 2 on that, so they conceded. That's fair. First day with this set, so it's very forgivable mistake. Yeah, if it wasn't for that ward 2, I think that would have been a much better play. But yeah, we'll go again here. Oh, I should update our stream description again. For Sultai ramp. Alrighty. Yeah, that sand seems great. 1 into 2 into 3. Have all our colors. I think we will actually just go 1 into 2 into 1 into 2, and then if we don't hit the 3, that's fine. We'll counter something with that. No, we're not attacking with that now. But this allows us to get a good attacker down at least. They can ninjutsu this if they wanted to, which would be a bit annoying, but we'll see what they do. Ooh, that's a good one to ninjutsu. Now they can discard that to presumably kill this creature. This card is so good. Interesting. Would it not have been better to discard this and then just reanimate it with this eventually? Apparently not. So we're gonna hold this back to block. We can unsummon something if we need to. Yeah, definitely blocking. They're just replaying this so they can ninjutsu again. Seems like it. I'm surprised they didn't tap our creature with that first. It's kind of strange. Oh, it's a permanent too. They can tap a land. Ooh, that's cool. Yeah, okay. So I think we're just gonna do this since they're potentially gonna ninjutsu here anyway. Let's go blue. So we have 2 of them, and then 2 green, and then this for anything else. Okay, that's solid. That would have been a good one to counter, I guess. But I was expecting them to ninjutsu something. Yeah, I'm probably gonna channel this. It comes on the battlefield tapped, unfortunately. But we'll have to hold this up just in case. But then we'll channel this on instep, I think, and then play carry. Is that how that's pronounced? I'm not sure. So they didn't ninjutsu anything. And they're still not playing lands. That's really good for us, I think. We'll go with a blue, I think. Get blue. Yeah, we're not gonna unsummon any of their creatures. Are there any? Is there anything that counters this that is blue something instead of blue blue? Like there's some blue cards, but I think I'm just gonna play this. Okay, it didn't have anything, and this has ward 3, so this should be game over. And then we're gonna follow it up with some more ward a lot creatures. 6. Then we'll play another 6 power flyer. Yeah, we have 12 power on board in the air and they're on 2 lands, so that'll do it. The deck seemed good though. Like they had all good cards. I think they just got stuck on lands, that's all. It's up to 2-1 now. That's very solid. Alright, we'll go again. Yeah, that seems good. 2, 3, 4. We'll make this a black source, I think. This time we are gonna play this on 1, because I think, yeah, playing this on turn 1 isn't as fantastic. Well, I guess I have to play this now that I've played the island, but I'm trying to figure out what to do there. We definitely want a creature in play for this, so maybe I misordered some of my stuff there. But I'm thinking I do this, and then potentially I do that and copy it. Put 2 counters here. That's definitely possible. I think that makes sense. Yeah, I think I should play this on turn 2. I don't know why I played this. That was just already my plan for turn 2 that I wasn't even thinking. Oh well. That's what happens. I guess we can still do this and then put a counter on it. That's still fine. Or we could just do this. No, we'll do this and put a counter on it. Put it on this one. Trigger counter here. That blocks this one. And then we can attack and ninjutsu it if we want to. We get to draw without discarding a card, and then we can play this to put a counter here, maybe. That's pretty solid. Exiles an artifact or an enchantment. Oh, that one, not this one. Interesting. Okay. So I have good blocks for this, unfortunately. But so it doesn't have Death Touch now, so that's good. So maybe I do just attack with this, and I could have it punch something if I want to, if they double block. That's probably fine. Yeah, so now we have some good attacks. They get ninjutsu here again, which would be annoying, but it's probably what they're doing. It looks like it. Yeah, that's the 5/5. That's annoying. At least we'll be able to hit with this one, and we can hit with both of them. We're not really winning the race here though. But I guess we're gonna be unsummoning this so we can replay it and block this, right? We don't have to discard a card. We're gonna keep the island in our hand, I think, for a future discard. I think we are gonna unsummon this. Just in case they can get rid of our Death Toucher. Yeah. Yeah, keep the island in our hand. Oh, we don't have an artifact in the graveyard. That's a bit unfortunate, actually, because it got exiled. I thought it went to the graveyard. So now we have to block this, unfortunately. because otherwise they can ninjutsu this. But now they can just play this. Is that what they're doing? No. Draw, not an artifact. So that's unfortunate. Oh, we get to draw a card if we can't bring back an artifact? Oh, that's really good. Huh. I guess we do this though. And kill this. So we equip here. And this shoots that. The weird weapon. Or equipment, whatever. And then now this can block here. We will play the land now, since we have one in our hand. We're gonna have a 5/5 soon. Hopefully they can't kill this. Exile's an enchantment. This one. I should have named creature. So they're just playing hard casting that. Perfect, and we have the 7th land for it. So now they can't cast 7 drops next turn. Got them. Okay, so I think we've hopefully stabilized here now. We can start beating them for 3. As long as this doesn't die, we're in good shape. We can still double block this with these 2 if they do get rid of these 2 creatures somehow. Oh, this is that 3-black Eternal Witness. That's really good. Didn't have that many great cards to bring back though. Only brings back a permanent. Does Menace but not Death Touch. I think we're gonna attack with the crab. They're probably just gonna chump block. Oh. Okay, fine, we'll kill the 5/5. And then we'll just play another crab. They can't cast 7 drops again. And then holding this back to block their flyer, because they're very much an ninjutsu deck. Oh, they get to draw a card. That's really good. Okay. That's solid. They can kill our hacker. Then give something +2/+2 next turn. Does that mean we can't attack with our crab this turn? I think that is what it means. It's unfortunate. Because it's going to make something big, and they have a menace creature. And I think we're just going to have to trade there, unfortunately. Like, we didn't have to, but it allowed them... If we didn't block, they could ninjutsu us something crazy. Like, another one of these would have been really, really good. Oh yeah, they could have ninjutsu'd that in. That would have been fine as well. So if we attack with both, are they gonna block both of our creatures? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Yep. Ooh, okay, yeah, so that is actually really good for us. Enters the battlefield. Token that's a copy of another target attacking creature. Okay, so ninjutsu, this one, and then we copy this and put a counter here so it survives. Got it. Woo! They get to hit us now though, which is a little bit unfortunate, but we still have this to counter something if they do something crazy. Alright, that's not too bad. We still have a very good board presence. Yeah, they're just doing that to put a counter somewhere, probably there. So that means this can't attack. Yeah, that's what I figured. We can't counter that, unfortunately. They don't have an artifact though, so that's fine. We have 1 modified creature. Can we attack with... well, I guess we can attack with our 5/5, right? We can give something -3/-3. which won't allow us to kill 2 creatures. They have a bunch of menace shenanigans. I think we're just attacking with our flyer. And then playing the crab, and then next turn we'll attack with some creatures. So we can attack with this and the crab just fine. Yeah, they have the potential to be very aggressive here, and I don't like that. Another menace creature. Yeah. So we could just lethal exploit it. We might want to just wait though. I don't know. We don't want to attack with this because I feel like we want to loot. Well, no, but this card's just really good. Yeah, I think we have to declare no attacks and just wait for them to do something. Because if they attack with a bunch of stuff, we can kill one of their creatures. That's pretty solid. We can't kill it with this. We can chump block here, though. I guess we loot first. Just in case. Like, what else could we get that's better than a lethal exploit? Well, we get rid of a land. That's a start. This can get really big, though. But I mean, I think we just have to kill this, don't we? Yeah, I think we just have to get rid of this creature. I mean, that's solid. Could attack with the crab, maybe? But they could block with, like, these 3, for example. We only get to kill one of their creatures. Then we have to chump block this here. That feels really bad. But I think maybe we do just attack with the 2 firepower creatures, make them figure out how to block. Then we might have to do a bit of chumping. But it looks like they're chumping, so maybe we're in okay shape here. So I guess we kill this one. Yeah. That's a fine trade for us, I think. The looting's kind of pointless because this is one of the better cards we can play right now. We still have some okay blocks here. They do still have 2 menace creatures, which is a bit of an issue. They can pump this once. Do we have to chump block this turn? They can pump it twice next turn, though. I guess we should block. Yeah, they're just doing that anyway, so it doesn't matter. So we can loot with the crab. So I think did we just attack with this and then loot with the crab in combat to see what we can find? Are they gonna want to block this? I'm not 100% sure. Oh, right. Yeah, so we don't actually get to kill all of their creatures. It's mostly just trading with this. That's fine, though. Oh, I guess we get to kill 2 of their creatures then? Alright, that's good for me then. I like it. They're just gonna try and kill us with this. And then we'll leave these back to block and then loot this after they attack. We'll let them pump it once, and then respond to the second one. Unfortunately, it only does -2/-2, but we can kill it next turn. But this doesn't kill us. But yeah. Yeah, we can kill it on our turn since it'll be back to a 1/2 and can't get bigger. That's a good draw. So we'll get rid of this now. Can't be pumped. And I don't think we can attack because they have a menace creature. They remove one of our creatures, we might almost be dead. We might almost be dead already. But this is at least very strong. They can't very easily kill that because we can just unsummon most of their board. Just reconfigures for lifelink and that's it. So they just have a bunch of small creatures. That's not good for us. That's good for us. That means I think we still can't attack, unfortunately, though, but they might think they have lethal here. And then we get to get rid of something. If it would die, exile instead. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I don't think we can attack with this. No, because that loses to them drawing a creature. We have to let them attack us and then blow them out with the lethal exploit. I mean, I guess we do this. Because we're not gonna deck. Huh. Is another crab good enough? I think I'd rather just... I think the exploit's just better, isn't it? Probably. I think I just want to get rid of their menace creature. Pretty sure. Now we're probably just gonna draw... Oh, I was gonna say we're probably gonna draw something garbage, but apparently not. If we attack with everything, they have to block one of our creatures. We can attack with this and then potentially lose to a removal spell. Can we get anything back that's really good? I guess we just do this. And then we'll have lethal in the air next turn. Yeah, that's probably the play. They drain us for 1, but they don't have... Oh, but now we don't have lethal in the air. That's really unfortunate. This is really good. Okay... Right, so that means that they can block efficiently. So that's a 14, so these just get to hit them. And then they have to block both of our other creatures, I think? Is that the case? That might not be the case. 1, 2, 3. They'll have 4 blockers. They have nothing in their hand. We'll be at 1. But if we attack with everybody, right? They can have this just block this. Take up to 16. Yeah, I'll attack with just one of the flyers. And then play another blocker. I guess we could have looted, but I think that blocker is just fine. We'll go to 1 and then almost certainly be able to kill them next turn. The vehicles won't have menace until next turn. Unless they have another one of this. A removal spell doesn't do it. It has to be a... Even a creature that is a removal spell doesn't do it either. Fire speed doesn't do anything. Because now, yeah, now we can just attack with both the flyers, then we win. You can figure that back off. Yeah. So that's still only 4 attackers. So we can block all of them, right? Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, I guess the reconfigure was just so that we would count their number of creatures incorrectly, maybe? Which we almost did. So, would a removal spell... I guess a creature that also was a removal spell would have gotten us then. But we got up to 3-1 though, so... Doing pretty solid with this deck so far. Right, game numero 5. Mega Mac X. This seems solid. We have all our colors, some good removal spells, some card draw. It'll be solid. Don't really want to lethal exploit that. It's a good one to ninjutsu though. We'll play this and then probably do this next turn. Yeah, probably play this and then hold up either this or this. Well, that's pretty good against us since we're not playing any creatures for a while. Yeah, so we're just gonna do this. And yeah, do either this or this depending on what they do. But they're going into their turn 4, so presumably they can play something that has more than 2 toughness. But we'll see. Each opponent creates a 1/1. Okay. Enters the battlefield, gain control of all rat tokens. So if we kill this early, we just get a bunch of rat tokens. That's fun. I don't know if we can though. Oh my god. There's a lot of exploits. Huh. Guess they can't attack with these anymore because now we have rat tokens. That's fun. Creature to its owner's hand. Yeah, that doesn't help because it's a triggered ability. Yeah, I guess we just pass. Oh, we have to discard a card now? Huh. Alright, we'll discard a lethal exploit, I guess, because we have a bunch of them. Maybe we shouldn't have drawn 2 cards. I don't know. Should have just cast a lethal exploit, I guess. But oh well. So they're attacking? Well, why? You could have just had these rat tokens. I don't understand. These were your rat tokens. What? They just went from having 4. They went from having 5 creatures next turn to having 1. They 4 for 0'd themselves. That's some value right there. Okay. This would be fun in a mirror if both players have these. They just keep swapping rat tokens. That would be really cool. Guess there's not much we can do here right now though. Huh. I mean, we could return this to the battlefield and replay it, maybe. Is that worth it? I guess that's what we're doing. Just because it's gonna be a bit of time. We weren't doing anything with that turn anyway, and it's gonna be a bit of time before we can cast them. Oh, that's flying too. I didn't notice that. Flying and haste. Oh, okay, yeah. You may sacrifice another creature if you do draw a card. Yeah, I don't understand it. You would have had 4 creatures to sack and draw cards. But unfortunately, we have nothing that we're doing right now. We need to draw that 1/1 Death Toucher really badly. I mean, that's not terrible. It's a creature. Can block one of these and then lethal exploit. Can unsummon one of their creatures if we want. Maybe unsummon this one. Either way, we're gonna start with this, and then I think just pass. Then yeah, probably lethal exploit one of these and block it. Oh, excuse me. Getting a bit tired here. So I assume they're not gonna do that. So block here. Lethal exploit here for -2, -2. If they didn't Jitsu something, we can just unsummon it. If we want to. Or when it dies, it gets a counter on something too. That's fine. I think we let this damage go through and draw 2 cards instead of unsummoning this. I think so. We go really low, but I don't know. This will just let us draw so many more potential cards, and we can still unsummon this next turn. That's pretty solid. But I think, yeah, I'd rather just draw cards here. And I guess this should be able to copy this, right? I'm pretty sure. Unsummon that and that. I guess we'll see what happens. Okay, we can copy it. Good. Oh, I guess I was thinking we could do this too, but we can't. But that's fine. We could play this equip and then give it -3, -3. Yeah, that's the plan. I'll turn off full control. Resolve. Equip here. And then give this -3, -3 because it is equip. Good. And it gets nothing gets a counter. Perfect. I like it. We could have done that on their turn, but I wanted to make sure that this was going to work with the with this card. Now we can do 3 damage to a creature if we want to, or we can play a big crab. But now they don't have a flyer, and they have to wait quite a while for that to happen. 2/2 double strike is pretty good. We can just punch it though. So I think we do this, and then hold up both of these, as well as this. Yeah, because now we have some good blockers. We can punch one of their creatures if we want to. Hopefully they enchant one of their creatures with the Hero's Downfall ability. Just attacking with both of them? That can't be right. Right? So I guess I go like this and like this. And then I attempt to shoot this for 3. Just see what they do first. So first I'll attempt to shoot this for 3. If they do something about it, then we'll shoot it for 3 again. Okay, so they just traded their whole board with my 1 equipment, it seems like. Maybe they have destroy a damaged creature, draw a card. That would make that play okay, but not great. No, they just had nothing. That's cool too. I mean, I guess we just play a 5/7 and pass. We can't hold this up, but that's fine. That's vigilance. So as long as they can't kill this, even if they can, we're still in fine shape because we can double block because this is a 3/3. Exile each. Exile target creature opponent controls a mana value 4 greater. Okay. So we can still double block if we want. What's the rest of this? Each player gains control of all permanents they own. That doesn't do anything. Exile this Saga. It becomes a 1/3 when it dies, draw a card. Okay, so I guess the first ability is the only thing that does anything, it seems. Did we just play this? Huh. But we could also just ninjutsu. What are the chances? There's no way they block, right? There's no way. Sick. So we ninjutsu this. And then we get to copy the draw effect. Trigger, and then copy it. Draw card. Draw card. Then we can play this one. Yeah, okay. Very solid. That blocks this pretty well, unless they can kill it with something, but they're gonna have to do it with something that costs 5 or less. I guess that's still a reasonable chance, but then I can unsummon their creature if I want. I could get 2 instants back as well. Can I get a 5/5? That doesn't make it any bigger. Hmm. 5/5. I could attack with the big dragon. I think that makes sense to do. I guess I should have attacked with the rat as well. I'll do that next turn. Play this. Do I want to play this as well? No, I don't think there's much point. I think I'd rather just hold this up. I can hold this up as well. Did I play a land that turn? I shouldn't have, since I have a looting manolith here. Do I own these permanents? They came into play under my control, right? I guess it doesn't matter though. Oh, I should have hit this. Oh well. Not thinking. I'll block with both rats if they attack with this though, and then I can do it. But next turn I'm definitely attacking with both rats. But yeah, I'm just gonna do this instead. Yeah, I forgot that this was gonna get bigger, but oh well. That's what happened. Oops, not that one. These ones. Yes, like that. They're not gonna want to block the rats. Yeah, they're not blocking the rats. That makes sense, because I can just take them. Yeah, I might just punch this. This creature's gonna get huge though, which is a bit unfortunate. Maybe I want to play this then, because I can just loot away the island. Because this is already lethal. That's gonna flip, and then I can punch it. You gain control of all rat tokens. That is really a nombo with this though, because otherwise I can get the rats back since they came into play under my control. That makes me the original owner of the tokens. They're just making this really big. Oh, we're gonna let them decide what they're doing. Giving that +2/+2, so I think we're just gonna punch it. In response. That makes this smaller. I think we're gonna block it with the... Okay, yeah, we got there anyway. Sweet. Oh yeah, because they needed to be able to attack and draw some cards. That's what it was. Wait, what are we, 4-1 now? Very solid. Alright, I should get our music going again as well. There it is. Make sure there's nothing copyrighted coming up. Oh, this one is. Remove that one, and that one, and that one. Go with only Pokemon music. So we've been getting copyright claims on our YouTube videos. For anything else. And since these videos, or these songs aren't, the IP isn't actually owned by the people who make the songs, they can't claim us. I mean, Nintendo could, but I don't think they will. Rulisho. Rulico. We don't have any blue, but if we draw one land, this will get us 2 blue. This is probably fine. All we need is 1 land of any color and we're okay. We're on the draw, as long as our opponents aren't too quick. I guess they're mulliganing, so hopefully they're not. But if we don't draw the land, we have lost the game, so we'll see how it goes. Oh, discard a card. I guess this card's not doing anything. Well, no, we'll discard this one. It's gonna be quite a while before it does anything. Okay, well we can give something -1/-1. I think we're just gonna do this now, just so they can't ninjutsu it and make us discard another card. This card is really good in the ninjutsu deck. Oh, they got nothing? Perfect. Did they forget to play a land? Is that what happened? I said oops. That's kind of annoying. Oh well. Hey, there it is. So we don't get the +1/+1 counter, unfortunately, but we ramped and got our blue mana. Yep, so we're gonna have to do some shenanigans with full control, I think, here, to make sure that we can do this. We do that, and then still have a blue up, yeah, because otherwise I think it just taps this and spends both the blue mana automatically. There we go. Turn auto tap back on. Resolve that. Play this, and then pass. And then next turn we can play our dragon and then hopefully our crab the turn after. And the dragon is legendary, so we don't really want to copy it. But I mean, it would still trigger. Maybe that's fine. So we can't play our X1s now because of this, unfortunately. If they kill us, we get to draw 2 cards, because we already have 2 instants and sorceries in our graveyard. Do we want to just get them? When it dies, mill 6 cards, return up to 2 instants and our sorcery cards from your graveyard to your hand. That might be worth it. I don't know. I mean, we could also just hit them for 6 in the air every turn. That's probably better. I don't know what I'm thinking. Because we can just lethal exploit this as well. That allows us to still play this. But I mean, we could also just play the crab. We'll attack with the flyer first. Yeah, I think we're just gonna play a bunch of big ward creatures first. They can hit us with their Death Etcher if they want to. They didn't ninjutsu it last turn, so they're probably not going to this turn. This still blocks this. And then this sets us up to potentially get some value off the ninjutsu here. Off of ours. Copying this is still fine, I think. I guess we could have done this, and held up the ward, or the channel, but I don't think there's much point to that, because if they kill this, we're still in good shape. Get to get 2 removal spells back. I guess that's a reason to kill this, but I wasn't expecting them to have another one. But we're still clocking them in the air very quickly. There's Roadside Reliquary is a pretty cool card. 1, 2, 3. Guess we'll go blue with this. And then I suppose we do this. Then I think we kill this one. And then that allows us to play our 1/1 now. And then next turn we'll be able to probably get a good ninjutsu down. Okay, what are they killing is the question. This one. That's fair, because this, yeah, returns a bunch of stuff for us. We could block here, but we are not. If they let this through, I think we're gonna ninjutsu and copy this. We might as well attack with both though. If they block this, that's fine. Yeah, they did. We're not gonna do this though, I don't think. No, there's no point. Might as well just get them down to 4. Then I think we could play a 1-1, but I don't think so. I think we just pass. Grab some instants and sorceries back. And then we'll play it after if we need to. Okay. Okay. That doesn't help with this. So they might still be dead. I'm hoping so. Is their record right? I feel like I missed something. Oh, do they have something? Ooh, okay, very solid. Maybe we should have played this. Huh. Well, I guess we're playing it now. I forgot about this. And it exiles it too, so we don't even get the trigger. That is very unfortunate. Oh, I guess they had that anyway. Okay, so now we're losing. Huh. Yeah, so if you get rid of our forest, we still have a lot of really good draws though. I think we still have 2 more 6-power flyers. We have an unsummon that can bring this back as well. Got a lot of good stuff to draw. But they do have lethal on board, and we drew a land. Okay, guess that's what happens. They got us. So that put us at what, 4-2? Or did I miss a game? Waiting for a server. Come on, Arena. Let's go. No, okay, yeah, 4-2. It's been a long draft. I guess we're playing a pretty late game deck, so that's why, but getting tired. Been 30-second wait already. I thought everybody would be playing this format. Guess not though. There it goes. Alrighty. Nano Mashos. Alright. That seems great. 1 drop, 2 drop, 4-ish drop. 3 drop. Yeah, perfect. Oh, and this pumps this too? The value. Oh, we got our nice 6 drop. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6. And then we'll draw 5 with this. Perfect. Okay. Guess if they don't do anything, we can just cycle this. But I feel like we'll want to counter something. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, sure. We'll counter that. We use the battlefield. Okay, good. Nice. I think it's still probably better to draw 2 cards though. Unfortunately, we couldn't hold this up, but oh well. I think we want to just make sure we hit our land drops. Okay, that's a pretty good one. I don't think we have quite enough power on board to just hold this up again and hope that we hit some good stuff. And I guess we could have paid 1 to just draw a single card, but this is what we would have been drawing, so. Check with our Death Toucher. They did not block, that's good for us. We still have a counter spell though. 1 more land we can play this. Any black source we can play these. I mean, I guess we might as well counter this. They only have 2 mana up. We're not doing anything else with this crab. Nothing to copy with this, unfortunately. Okay, looting, that's solid. Okay. I mean, that's not bad. We can't copy it because we don't have the second green, but that's still okay. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna... I think I'm gonna attack with this first, because I don't think they're gonna block, but I think if we make it a 3-3, they are gonna block. Okay, yeah. So now I'm gonna make this a 5-5. So now they can't properly block either of our creatures. I could have made this a 3-3 to attack, but I think I want to hold this up. Okay, that's solid. Oh, they failed to find. Really? This is the only one? That can't be right. So we'll go black with this, and then check with both of these. Just clear their board a little bit. Hopefully. They're gonna have to chump block with this. Never mind. I guess they're not gonna have to. But now we get to play a mythic dragon. And probably win unless they have a counterspell. Oh, I see, that's why. That's fair. But we still have this, so. Good games. Thank you. Yeah, they wouldn't have been able to do this on that anyway, since it has ward 3. That's what, 5? Even with a land drop, they wouldn't have been able to do it. Okay, so I guess we might as well. Oh, we can copy that as well. Yeah, so we're gonna do this. Unsummon this. Submit. Copy it. Resolve. Unsummon this one. Okay, that's fine. Oh, you should have done that in response, but I guess it doesn't matter. Our flyer was killing them anyway. Up to 5 and 2. Oops, not 54 and 2, 5 and 2. So at most, 2 more games here. Oh, we got a mastery up already. Sweet. Been completing some quests, I guess. Mastery already? I thought that didn't start until like level 4 or 5. Because I don't think you can get to higher than level 3 on the first day, right? Because your 3 quests give you a level and a half, and then like the daily and the weekly ones give you like at what? Most at what, 1 level? Maybe the weekly ones give more than I remember. I don't know. It's Penny. That is not good. It is slightly better. Not by much though. But I don't much like it. We have a 1-drop. Need black with this. Probably play this and okay. Yeah, black. We'll play this. And counter something with this and hope to draw something else. Yeah, mulliganing is pretty bad on a ramp deck. We can't even equip this, unfortunately, although this is really good. Guess we put this here, since black is just a splash color. That there, attack for 2. Then we can equip this and still hold this up, and we're getting closer to being able to do just play these. But we also don't really want to draw lands 3 turns in a row. Modify creatures you control can attack as though they didn't have defender. Do we want to attack with that? I don't think I'd mind attacking with that, but we might just do this instead. Because this has defender, so it's not really doing anything, but I mean this can just kill it. But we could unsummon it in response, but that seems bad. That'll still cost them 2 mana. We'll go no attacks and then use this to probably kill their 2/3. But we'll hold up the mana leak first. That is fine. So they could have attacked with that, but they chose not to. We could counter the knife ability, but I don't think there's much point in doing that. We'll just respond by destroying this one. So we just got a couple 1-for-1 trades. Okay, so we're a turn away from casting these. And we might still want to mana leak with this, but I'm not sure. So we don't actually have the 7th land yet. Activate a ninjutsu ability. Look at the top 3 cards. So it's an anticipate. Each creature card in your hand. Yeah, that seems really good. Let's say no. Go away. And then hopefully we go land and then play this. Yay! Presumably they won't have enough mana to answer our big Ward 2 flyer. I hope, unless they have a target opponent exiles a creature they control. That'd be really bad for us. Maybe they'll name enchantment like our last opponent. We'll just sack our what's it called? This thing. But we're gonna attack them. Chow. So they left up a bunch of mana and didn't do anything with it. So what does that mean? No, they just have nothing. Were they just holding up a crab to counter a spell or something? Non-token artifacts, you can pay 2 to copy it. Okay. I guess I'll make our creature bigger first. Now we're safe from the thing that makes us exile one of our creatures. We'll still hold a land in hand in case they have the second creature or discard a card saga. They could play some good artifacts though. That's pretty solid. Attack with that, and then we just have this. This is a good follow-up though. Guess that's what we're gonna do. No attacks. But now we have a 7/6 Trampler. They can still double block it profitably, unfortunately, but oh well. That's kind of annoying. I think they are gonna make a copy of it. Okay. Do we attack with this? I feel like we don't though, because they just double block here, and then we only get to kill one of their creatures. But I mean, this is a very important creature to kill. We might have to wait until we have a removal spell though. This is kind of awkward. But any artifacts they play, they're just gonna get to copy. Maybe we do want to trade this here, just so they stop copying their artifacts, because that could become a big pain. Yeah, that makes much more sense. Yeah. Don't have anything to do about it, unfortunately. Ooh, big crab. Alright. Well, we can at least copy this ability. Make this creature a 6/6. Target here, submit. Copy it, submit, put it here. So now the crab can't attack. Well, I mean it could, but it's not profitable for it. Oh no. That's really bad. They are attacking with their crab. But why? Are they ninjutsuing? I guess we just kill the 1/1. They unsummon the crab, that's fine. Maybe they have the destroy a damaged creature draw card? No, they just had nothing? They were just trying to get it for 5 damage? But now I can attack with this. That seems bad. Now they have to chump block again. Yeah, I don't know about that play. I mean, I guess they get to get it with the crab again, but They probably don't want to. We still have a 6/6. They just lost 2 of their 1/1s for no reason. Unless they think they could be really aggressive. The scry 2 draw 2 helps a lot, but that just makes their late game better. I don't think it's worth playing risky plays. Guess you get to gain life off this though. It's a really good card. Yeah, no blocks here. But again, we might be able to attack with this. Huh. Unless they have something. They do have 6 mana and did just scry 2 and draw 2, so they probably have something. We do not have something though, which is unfortunate, but this makes them do something. So they chump block. We might have to chump block on our turn. They can give their creature +2/+2, but they're probably going to gain 2 life. I think that's the better play, yeah. Then they get a big flyer, but it can't attack this turn. But we are going to have to chump block. Because otherwise they have lethal in the air, then we can't do anything about it. Maybe there was a reason not to attack with this, but it did kill one of their creatures. Oh, I guess it's only a 5/5 now though. That's a problem. And this isn't fantastic, but I guess if we equip it here, it's actually not that bad. Right? Or is it bad? Maybe it is. That'll be a 4/4. They can attack us for 7. Oh, so now are we dead? What are the chances they block? I think that's our only out, is if they block us. They did block us. But I guess they still have lethal on board. Maybe they'll play some spells and make this smaller and not notice. Because we would have had to just chump block the crab. Okay, yeah, they got us. Alright, 5/3, that's fairly solid.